There's a lot of talk about accountability, but what can you do to make sure you're holding yourself accountable? I've often noticed that people who talk most about holding others accountable don't always hold themselves accountable. So you need to understand what it is to be accountable and how to commit to being accountable. Okay, number one, what is accountability? So if you look in Webster's dictionary, it says it's either an obligation or a willingness to accept responsibility or account for your actions. I actually think in business, it's not either of these, it's both. You must understand what you say you're going to do and you need to do it. But you also need to be held accountable both for the actions of yourself and your team when you don't achieve it. Now also you can find people talk about 5 stages of accountability. Rather sarcastically, they describe them as denial, blame, excuses, anxiety, and then accountability. Okay, I understand that, it's like post-traumatic stress disorder, but reality is at work. You can't do those 4 stages, the first 4 stages in public. At work, you have to be accountable and you have to be accepting responsibility, and that's a huge part to being successful. Okay, so how do you go about being accountable? Okay, the basis of accountability is really about how you work and how you appear to work. Now, whenever I'm asked to do something, I try and go through these 5 stages. Number 1, clarify the task and the expected output. Number 2, I'm really sure I know who wants to see the output of this task. Number 3, I understand what they're expecting to see. Is it a report, a presentation, a file? What is it? Number 4, I agree an end date. Number 5, I document and feedback through the whole process of doing the action. In the end, you have to produce the deliverable on the date you said to the right person in the right format. And if you can't get there, then you need to feedback the issues and the problems. If you succeed in the task, glory goes to everybody. If you fail, make sure you accept the responsibility. But either way, document and feedback all the way. Okay, number 3, what can go wrong? Well, often when people say so-and-so is not accountable, what they're saying isn't really true. What you're hearing is that the output of the tasks they're given don't match or not in sync with the expected output. That means the receiver didn't really get what they expected. That's why you need to really document and feedback all assumptions and everything you do. The worst thing you can do is publicly go through the stages when that happens to you of denial, blame, excuses, and accountability. Clearly, all of them may be true or may not be. You can't do them in public. You have to understand what's required of you and deliver it. And remember, the cover-up always looks worse than the crime. It's easy to say that you'll do what you say you will do, but it's important that you are seen to do what you say you will do, or if not, own up for it.